Been on the tram train this morning to Port de Sawyer, and it's quiet as a mouse, out of season and quite delightful. I've climbed up a few steps, a bit breathless, but it's worth it because I've spotted a sign, Vista Del Mar. I wonder what, oh my goodness me, I wonder what Vista Del Mar means. La luz que nos guía. I'm hoping my Spanish is good enough to translate that as the light which guides us. What is that light? Is it an external light or an internal light? Oh, I'm off on one already. Why can't I just let the light be light? It's like La Luz. Everybody knows what light is. Oh my dears. Light. Actually, it may be that we don't know what light is after all. Why do I say that? Well, we regard it as a wavelength on the electromagnetic spectrum, don't we? But Jesus says, you are the light of the world. Figure that one out, you electromagnetic spectrum-y, you. Faroneres. I reckon that means lighthouse keepers. We are all our own lighthouse keepers, or rather, not up to us, I would say, more like we are the stewards of the lighthouse within us, entrusted to us. There's a song, quite a popular song, by a group called They Might Be Giants, called Keep a Little Birdhouse in Your Soul. Well, instead, I suggest we keep a little faro or lighthouse in our soul. You know, we might be asking the wrong question here. The question is not so much what is light. Maybe we could specify a wavelength, or as Newton did, its colourful components. But in the sense that Jesus says that you are the light of the world, believe it or not, yes, you, I don't think he was referring to what you are made of, sort of whether your composition is actually of photons of light. I think that's a bit of a red herring, if I may say so. If instead we ask the question, not what is light, but what is the purpose of light, then it's clearly to act as, in the case of a lighthouse, a helpful guide, as this sign says. We are all the guide, the faroreres, the lighthouse keepers. We are all the keepers of the light that's entrusted to us. I would hazard a guess to suggest one light. Is there more than one light? When you look in somebody's eyes, is there more than one light? And so the purpose of being lights in the world, if not the light of the world, is to hopefully protect others from shipwreck in life, putting it dramatically. So we're not just looking after our own life for our own selfish clod little me purposes, which is what most of us, certainly I, grow up with. As George Bernard Shaw says, we complain that the world doesn't devote itself to making us happy. He called us selfish little clods. Well, I think we're moving on from that a little bit, aren't we? So being a light of the world has meaning and purpose in that it's for the benefit of others. Yeah, I like that. I've not come across that thought before. When I was sitting on a balcony in Tiruvannamalai in India with my Guatemalan shaman woman, she blew smoke over me and rattled a drum and waved feathers. And one of the things that she said to me, which I felt was I was a bit embarrassed. She says, "Phil, you are a light warrior." I don't know whether her English was not up to it, and what she really meant was, I'm a lightweight warrior. But that was in 2010. It's taken me 14 years, a little less, to sort of haul up my Faro light up my lighthouse on these videos on YouTube. Thanks to my mates Andrew and Peter, who gave me right good kicking over a beer in Playa Blanca. That was 5 years ago. And I've been making them for a couple of years since. So, my friends, I am suggesting that these little videos, subtitled "Exploring Life in All Its Fullness," is my own little way of being a tiny little lighthouse. What's yours?